welcome to ABC Interactive English. That is Karen.
And that is Henry.
And today we will be looking at our Annie's mailbox, and it's called Something I Will Never Forget. Now, Karen, I'm sure both of us have been on lots of trips when we were in school, right?
That's right.
Do you have a very unforgettable trip experience?
Well, if you're talking about unforgettable trip experience, I would say not when I was in school, but it's when I actually traveled to Japan by myself, traveling alone, and that was the most unforgettable trip because I've never done that before. That was the first time.
Traveling alone?
Yes.
Okay.
And that was really, really fun. How about you?
I traveled a lot in school because I sang.
Okay.
In many choirs. So the first one was a cruise ship to Mexico. And then
you went on a cruise.
Yeah, when I was 14.
Oh my gosh.
I know, that was fun. And then of course 2 months in Scandinavia and 2 months in Hawaii free.
Wow.
When I was
so you
in
didn't
school.
have to pay a cent.
No.
And all the meals are covered.
Yes.
You're so lucky.
Oh, I got so fat when I was in Hawaii because it was every meal was a buffet.
Really?
All you can eat buffet, and when you were 21 years old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I'm so jealous. It sounds so fun.
Yes, I had a great time. So learn how to sing.
Okay. Well, I do know how to sing.
Too late. You're not in school anymore.
That's true. It's okay. I'll make my own money.
Learn how to sing early.
Okay. And the question for today is, how did Danny feel when he couldn't find his brother's phone?
How did Danny feel when he couldn't find his brother's phone? I got really fat.
Something I will never forget. Dear Annie, everyone has something they can't forget. I want to share one with you. I was on my elementary school graduation trip. We went to Liofu Village. I brought my brother's cell phone to take pictures. Although it was raining, it was still fun. At night, we stayed at Liofu Resort. On the way back to Kaohsiung, I couldn't find the phone. I was very scared. Finally, I found it at the bottom of my bag. This was a lesson to be more responsible. I never forgot it. Sincerely, Danny.
Explanation 1. Hi, I'm Jeff.
Hi, I'm Hanny.
Welcome to this month's Annie's Mailbox. Today, we'll be reading a letter from a person named Danny. In his letter, Danny will be telling us about something he'll remember forever.
Correct. The title of Danny's letter is Something I Will Never Forget. Well, I don't know what is in Danny's letter, but it sounds important. I say we get started.
Sounds good to me. Danny's letter begins by saying, Dear Annie, everyone has something they can't forget. That is, everyone has a memory that will stay with them forever, and Danny's about to tell us about his right now. But first, he's going to make a mistake.
Right, he says, I want to share you one. Yep, there it is. It's already time to make the first correction of the day.
Danny, you can share or share things, as in, I'd like to share right now, or you should share your toys. That being said, you share with people. You share things with them, as in, I'd like to share a story with you guys right now, or you should share your toys with the other children. As you can see, that word with is kind of important. For example, children should learn to share with others early in life.
Danny 想要跟 Annie 分享一件难忘的事。那他在信件的第二句提到 I want to share you one. 我有一件事想跟你分享。那句子里面的 share 它是动词，表示分享。我们要表达和某人分享某事物，应该要说 share something with somebody. 例如 My friend shared a funny story with me. 我朋友跟我分享一个很好笑的故事。Jane doesn't want to share her cookies with her brother. Jane 不想把饼干分享给她弟弟吃。那回到 Danny 的句子，他只要把 share you one 改成 share one with you， 这样句子就正确了。 So the correct sentence should read,
I want to share one with you.
Okay, let's read on. In the coming lines, Danny starts to tell us his story. He's going to tell us what he'll never ever forget.
Danny says, it all started when I was in my elementary school graduation trip. Wow. Before his story can even get started, it looks like it's already time to make the second correction of the day. In a trip, Danny? In a trip? Never. This is something you're going to have to remember. Okay, Danny? You go on a trip. You go on a trip. Just as you go on vacation or on a vacation. The word is on, Danny, and not in. You were on your elementary school graduation trip, Danny. For example, I went on a fun cross-country trip after leaving the military.
Danny 下一句提到 I was in my elementary school graduation trip. 我去国小毕业旅行。那句中的 graduation 表示毕业。好 ，Danny 在这边用错介系词喽，要表达旅行中或是去旅行时 ，trip 前方搭配的介系词是 on， 不是 in。那么固定的用法是 on a trip， 或是 on the trip， 或者是 on one's trip。trip 的前面还可以加修饰语，像是 on a business trip 是去出差 ，on a field trip 就表示去校外教学等等。例如 ，He made some friends on his trip to Greece。他去希腊旅行的时候有交了一些朋友。Kevin is on a business trip to Japan. Kevin 他去日本出差。好，回到 Danny 的句子，他只要把介系词 in 改成 on 就正确喽。So the correct sentence should read,
I was on my elementary school graduation trip.
Okay, so where does Danny go? Is he going to tell us or what?
Patience, Hanny, patience. Danny will answer your question and complete his story too after we break. Or after we take a break, I should say.
Okay, let's take a break then. But don't go away, you guys. We'll be back soon.
Soon.
欢迎收看就爱讲英文。
我是季安，
我是悠悠。你知道吗？我烦，我昨天早两，
没有
今天还要赶出一大堆工作，我现在头痛到不行，快要炸。
啊，有听起来就是一个头两个大，对不对啊？然后我们讲一下这个跟头痛有关的东西。头痛呢就是 headache， 这是最简单的，headache 哦 ，head 是头，ache 是疼痛，所以加起来就是头的痛 ，headache 是可数名词啊。I have a headache.
I have a headache.
那你现在好像不是一般的头痛而已哈，超痛对不对？哎呦，就是丢丢痛这样。My head is pounding.
My head is pounding.
Pound 呢是某个东西重击这样，那给我麦掉啊。My head is pounding， 一直丢一直丢啊，丢丢痛，剧痛。所以呢，你可以说工作做不完吗 ？I have so much work to do, and I have a headache.
I have so much work to do, and I have a headache. 有没有这种严重的感觉？就是好像要炸掉，有没有？就要砰啊砰，
这丢啊！有，真的有照字面。
规律要疼啊，
规律不是不利要疼，是非常的疼。OK， 你就说头快要炸掉，对不对？照字面翻 ，It feels like my head is going to explode.
It feels like my head is going to explode.
Explode 就是炸，就是爆炸，炸弹炸开，嘣，这样痛到快爆炸。
怎么办？
所以这真的不是一般的头痛哈，
不是
一般的就是 regular。所以呢 ，It's not just a regular headache.
It's not just a regular headache.
是爆炸型的哈。
对
那
现在我就要头晕了。
对，头晕了。因为你刚刚自己敲的啊，敲一敲，头晕就 dizzy。
I feel dizzy.
OK, I feel dizzy. 好，或者是呢，你这样敲一敲，觉得 天旋地转。My head is spinning. My head is spinning. Spin 是旋转，所以呢，头晕起来真的有时候有些人有眩晕，对不对？
真的，
就是他们就可以说 My head is spinning.
真的。
对，
我现在觉得非常有画面。
I feel my head is spinning right now.
对，
就晕了，哎呦，来，你马上振作了哈，老板还在等你呢哈。所以像这种状况，对不对？你朋友已经晕倒了，你就是还是要
关心一下。
Sorry to hear that. Maybe you need to get some rest.
可是我希望我能休息啊，但我还是今天必须把工作完成。
OK， 那你就要说 I wish I could get some rest。睡着了，好吧？那我们来看一下今天的 live action。
I have so much work to do and I have a headache.
That's too bad. Are you okay?
I don't think so. It's not just a regular headache. It feels like my head is going to explode.
Sorry to hear that. Maybe you need to get some rest.
I wish I could rest, but I have to finish all of this work today. Gosh, I'm starting to feel dizzy now too.
No.
Explanation 2.
Welcome back, everyone. Today on Annie's mailbox, we've been reading a letter from a young man named Danny.
Right. Danny has been telling us a story about something that he will never forget. If you've forgotten, Danny's story is called Something I Will Never Forget.
Before the break, Danny had started his story. It all started when he and his elementary school classmates were on their elementary school graduation trip. We went to Lifu Village, says Danny.
Liufu Village, not too shabby.
Not too shabby indeed. And get this, Danny wasn't empty-handed while there at Liufu Village. I brought my brother's cell phone to take pictures, he says. And although it was raining, he continues, it was still funny.
Uh-oh, looks like it's time to make the third correction of the day.
Everyone. Danny just made a common mistake. If something is funny, it makes you laugh. Something that is fun, though, on the other hand, is interesting and enjoyable. Something that is fun does not have to make you laugh, though. Whereas something that is funny, yeah, that's going to have to make you laugh, okay? Anyways, while on this trip, Danny, you were having a fun and not a funny time, okay? So use the word fun instead of the word funny. For example, the comedian is a very funny person. Or, the ice cream social was fun.
Danny 说他们的国小毕业旅行是去六福村，那他有带哥哥的手机去拍照，接着他就说 Although it was raining, it was still funny. 虽然当时下着雨，但还是很滑稽，很搞笑。不对吧 ？Danny 应该是要说，虽然下雨，但避旅还是很好玩。他把 funny 跟 fun 这两个形容词搞混了。好 ，funny 是指滑稽的、搞笑的，那么 fun 表示好玩的或是有趣的。例如 This app is really fun. 这个应用程式真的很好玩。The cartoon was pretty funny. 那个卡通很搞笑。好，回到这样的句子，要表达毕业旅行很好玩，它应该要把 funny 改成 fun 会比较恰当哦。So the correct sentence should read,
Although it was raining, it was still fun.
Okay, let's read some more about the unforgettable trip to Liufu Village that he and his elementary school classmates took. Get this. In the night, we stayed at Liufu Resort.
Huh? Say what? Looks like it's already time for the fourth correction of the day.
Yeah.
Danny, you don't go in a trip. You go on a trip. You remember that, right? Good. Well, remember this as well. You can do things in the morning, or in the afternoon, or in the evening. You do not do things in the noon. in the midnight or in the night, though. Yeah. One does things at noon, at midnight, and at night. So make the switch. For example, I've never been able to take naps. I can only sleep at night.
Danny 说他们毕业旅行是去六福村，那晚上他们就是直接住在六福庄。他说 ，In the night we stayed at 六福 Resort。晚上时我们住在六福庄里。好，那句中的 resort 表示度假胜地，而这边要介绍的是时间介系词。Night 是晚上，那它固定搭配的时间介系词是 at， 所以在晚上应该要说 at night， 而不是 in the night。顺便补充其他用法 ，at noon 表示在中午，在正中午12点。At midnight 在半夜12点 In the morning 在早上 In the afternoon 在下午 In the evening 在傍晚。那这些时间介系词都是固定用法，同学们要把它熟记起来。例如 Her parents won't let her go out at night 她爸妈不让她在晚上出门。He likes to jog in the evening 他喜欢在傍晚的时候慢跑。回到 Danny 的句子，他应该要把 in the night 改成 at night 句子才正确。So, the correct sentence should read,
At night, we stayed at Liufu Resort.
Wow, Danny's trip sounds great. It sounds like a trip to remember to me.
Annie, it wasn't all good. In fact, what Danny will never forget is related to a scare he got while on his way home from the trip. On the way back to Kaohsiung, he says, I couldn't find my brother's phone. As such, he wasn't feeling very good.
He wasn't feeling good at all. Anyway, with that, it is now time for the question of the day.
How did Danny feel when he couldn't find his brother's phone?
He says, I was very scary. He says, I was very scary.
Which makes no sense at all, Danny. So, with that, I think we're going to have to go ahead and make the final correction of the day. Everyone, if somebody or something is scary, this person or thing is frightening, like Danny. A scary thing can make you feel fear, for instance. Danny, from what I can tell, you're not a scary guy. You sound like you were really worried or scared when you couldn't find your brother's camera. Yes, scared is the word here, Danny. That's the word and not scary. For example, the witch was very scary. I was scared when I saw the witch.
Danny 说，当他们避旅结束，在回高雄的路上时，他找不到哥哥的手机，噔噔，惨了。他说 I was very scary. 我很可怕，我很吓人哈。Danny 应该是要表达他受到惊吓，而不是吓到别人吧？他把 scary 跟 scared 这两个形容词搞混了。Scary 是形容某人或某事物是令人害怕的，是可怕的。那么 scared 则是表达某人感到害怕、受到惊吓的。例如 The movie wasn't scary at all. 那部电影完全不可怕，一点也不吓人。Their 3-year-old daughter gets scared whenever she sees a dog. 他们那3岁女儿啊，每次一看到狗就会感到害怕。好，回到 Danny 的句子，他应该是要表达找不到手机的时候，他吓死了，他受到很大的惊吓，所以把 scary 改成 scared， 这样才符合文意。So the correct sentence should read,
I was very scared.
Our story is almost done, everyone. But don't worry, don't be afraid, don't be scared.
I see that.
Danny's story has a happy ending.
It's true. Danny doesn't lose his brother's phone. Finally, he says, I found it at the bottom of my bag.
Right, and Danny learned something the moment he found the phone. This was a lesson to be more responsible, he says, and I never forgot it.
There you go. Okay, everyone, with that, this month's Annie's mailbox is now complete.
Right, and that means it's time for a break. But don't go away. We'll be back soon.
Something I will never forget. Dear Annie, everyone has something they can't forget. I want to share one with you. I was on my elementary school graduation trip. We went to Liufu Village. I brought my brother's cell phone to take pictures. Although it was raining, it was still fun. At night, we stayed at Liufu Resort. On the way back to Kaohsiung, I couldn't find the phone. I was very scared. Finally, I found it at the bottom of my bag. This was a lesson to be more responsible. I never forgot it. Sincerely, Danny.
A sentence a day.
Hello, welcome to A Sentence a Day with me, Henry. 我们大家都知道治疗是非常重要的，可是呢，在康复和预防的时候也是很重要的哦。我们最不希望是有一天能够治疗完成了，要再次回到的医院继续做治疗。所以在我们康复和休养这段时间是很重要的。所以呢，你应该要戴口罩哦。You should put on a mask. That's right, because you don't know what kind of germs are around, and you don't want to get sick again and go back to the hospital. That is the last thing that we want when we're recovering, when we're trying to get better, when we're hoping that we will be healthy again, and if we're not careful, we might get into trouble. So please remember to put on a mask. That's right. You should put on a mask if you don't want to go back to the hospital. One more time. You should put on a mask. Very important. Please remember to wear a mask when you're recovering. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny， 又到我们1分钟的单元喽。今天要用1分钟的时间来复习在 Annie's Mailbox 学到的5个文法重点，需要去想想看，说句子到底哪里出了问题。同学们，您都准备好了没？1分钟，计时。开始，好，第一句叫 I want to share you one， 我有件事想跟你分享。注意，你要跟某人分享某事，它用法是 share 事情 with 人 ，share something with somebody， 好吗？所以是 share one with you。第二句是 I was in my elementary school graduation trip， 我去国小毕业旅行。注意，你的 trip 前面搭配的介系词不是 in， 是 on， 你要说 on a trip，on the trip， 或是 on one's trip。第三句是 Although it was raining, it was still funny。虽然当时下着雨，但还是很好玩。注意 ，funny 不是好玩，它是滑稽搞笑的。你的旅行应该是有趣好玩。叫做 fun, it was still fun。第四句 In the night, we stayed at 六福 Resort。晚上的时候我们住在六福庄。小朋友怎么住那么好啊？好，注意一下，在晚上你固定用法是 at night，night 搭配 at 这个介系词，像是 at midnight、at noon 都是这种用法，要固定记住哦。好，第五句叫做 I was very scary， 我吓死。可是你讲的是我好吓人哦，你又不是很害怕，会令人害怕的东西。scary 是令人害怕的、可怕的。那么 scared 是感到害怕、受到惊吓的，好吗？是 I was very scared。太好了，我要在1分钟之内完成任务了，耶！同学们表现很棒，我也表现很棒，回去也要多多复习哦。今天的 ABC Interactive English 到此为止，我们下次见喽，拜拜。